Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a Patreon request from this Patrono right here. The name of the band is Eclipse, and the name of the song is Not All of Those Who Wonder Are Lost. That is a fact. Some are just wandering around,
Yeah.
checking out the scenery. I know I've been at a nudist beach, and I was wondering,
You were wondering.
but I was not lost.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at a loss for words, but I was not lost. So, and by the way, before we continue, this song features this has nothing to do with the nude beach. None other than Melissa Bonney.
You know what's funny is the way we have it on the computer, it said Eclipse and then it said Melissa Bonney. So I thought the name of the song was Melissa Bonney for like 2 seconds.
And those were 2 seconds too long,
I know.
in my humble opinion. By the way, she's on Cameo.
Really?
Yeah, so if you ever wonder what to do for my birthday or something like that, drop her some dimes and have her wish me a happy birthday. I figured I could get probably that for free. But anyways.
Why don't we do Cameo? Come on.
Fuck, we need to do Cameo.
We need to do Cameo.
Like, we'll charge what, like $20 a Cameo?
5 cents?
Oh, fuck. I'm not going to undersell myself. 5 cents. Fuck. At least $20. You know what? That's the goal for this year. Before the end of the year, A&P Reacts is going to be on Cameo. Since the whole OnlyFans flopped, Cameo, that's where it's at. We're going to be on Cameo.
Okay.
Fuck, let's do it. Seriously.
Yeah.
I need extra income. Times are tough, dude.
I know.
Inflation is at 9%.
But I don't know.
I know that means nothing to you, but it means a lot to me.
I don't know who goes on Cameo and is going to be like, I could pick through all these big celebrities.
I could have Melissa Bonney wishing me a happy birthday, or the two douches at A&P Reacts.
Yeah, I know.
I think it comes down to the dollars, though. If we're cheap enough, I think we can hit a niche
I
market.
feel like people won't even know us, but they know that, it's cheap enough. Because
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of them are really expensive.
They are, like the MJF one.
The MJF one.
All right, anyhow, we're here to check out this video, so let's do that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's already starting good.
So
Fuck. Violins are phenomenal. Woo. All right. Can I go first, or you want to go first?
Yeah.
All right. Let me just start off by saying this. I love everything that Melissa does. Either be TikTok videos, Instagram videos, her walking around on the beach, or doing some songs. It doesn't matter what it is.
I like how the last one.
You know what I mean? Like
is the doing the songs.
Yeah, that's probably like whatever. It's whatevs. But I love everything that she does. I've been a huge fan of hers for a very long time, and I'm glad to say that she's a friend of mine, and I've known her for a very long time. But I have to say this: for as much as I love this song, because I really love this song, those violins were phenomenal. I have two small issues with this track, and the issues are more from a production point of view than anything else. First of all, if you're gonna have Melissa on a track like this, a track that's really levitating, I mean, it really lifts you up, spiritually, emotionally. It's a song that really lifts you up. Her voice needs to be a little bit more in the forefront than what it was.
Yeah.
You can't bury her in the mix as much as she is buried in this song. More so in the first 2/3. When she comes into the video, that last portion, when she's singing the chorus, when she comes into the music video, I feel like in that chorus, she was a little bit more up front. And that's kind of how the song should have been all the way through. But even more than that, if you have a vocalist like this, everything else has to be there behind her to support her. She needs to be the main chorus.
Yeah.
She needs to be the main chorus. I feel like they buried her a little bit in the mix. I wanted her a little bit more up front. The second issue that I have is when you have, once again, a song as levitating as this, you don't need harsh vocals. You don't.
You don't.
You don't. And if you're going to use them as backing vocals to that incredible chorus that this song has. Because there was a part there, once again, in that chorus, when she came into the video, what they did was they had her singing the chorus, and they had her humming in the background of that chorus in order to give the song a little bit more depth.
I'm surprised, though. I'm surprised with...
Are you surprised with my point of view?
Yeah, I'm surprised with your point of view. I thought you wouldn't mind. For me... I personally, when I heard them, I'm like, okay, they're good.
It was nice. It was good. But the second time around, it felt a little bit too much.
The second time, you know what? After the first time, I'm like, okay, this is good.
But
I didn't have to be there.
But if it was just that, I wouldn't have said anything.
I wouldn't have said anything either.
I wouldn't have said anything.
But it came back, and I'm like, okay, well, as the song was progressing, I'm like, it didn't really call for it to come back. The song didn't call
not
for
even
it
called it for the first time around. Never mind the second.
But I'm talking about coming back to it. It didn't call for it either. So,
but it goes back to my point. If you're going to introduce that element, the way they did it with the humming in that last chorus, do that with harsh vocals.
Yeah.
Have the harsh vocals as the backing vocals in the chorus. You'll still it gives depth to the song, but then it doesn't take away from her incredible clean. This song is angelic.
It doesn't have.
It does. You don't
even need
that.
the harsh vocals in the background.
But okay, I know. I agree with you.
They could have been. They could have. Listen,
I agree with you. But if you're going to use them, that's the only way I could see them using it in a way that.
And if you do want to use it for
that
first part, just use it for the first part. Don't come back.
I agree. I
still would have. I think
the song would have been slightly better or perfect with none.
Yeah.
With none. And this is.
And it's not harping on her clean her harsh vocals.
No, there's nothing wrong with her.
It's just because the song didn't call for it.
I don't feel like the song needed it at all. It didn't need it because her clean vocals are amazing.
Yeah, and that with the violin apocalyptica,
Yeah, the strings.
The strings.
Fuck, they were amazing. That was amazing. I absolutely love that.
They did have one cello.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I love that. The sound of it, it was so beautiful, like so over the top, so magnificent. And then you add her voice. She has the perfect voice for that kind of sound.
Yeah.
She really does. She has the perfect voice for that kind of sound. I just felt like the harsh vocals were not needed. And if you're going to use them, okay, maybe just use them once and then that's it.
Or use them in the background,
use them as the background to the chorus instead of that humming, which worked extremely
But if
well
you're going to use her in
as
the
well.
background of the chorus, you also have to elevate her voice a little bit more.
But that's
That
a given.
That was a given throughout the entire song.
That was a given throughout the entire song. She needed to be in the forefront. Like I said, I don't know why they buried her a little bit in the mix stage. She needed to be more in the forefront because she is the calling card.
Yeah.
The violins should... Think of
The
you
violins
singing,
are the stepping stones.
think of you singing towards the wind, right? When you're singing towards the wind, the wind is blowing your voice backwards, so it's going to go back, right? So her voice should be in the forefront, and then as the voice moves backwards, the violins become the extension of what her voice is, almost like an echo, right? But not quite an echo, but almost like the same experience as you get from an echo.
Yeah.
Which is your voice traveling and obviously echoing. But, so similar to that, her voice needs to be in the forefront so that when you sing, you're singing and the movement of the air is moving your voice.
And
as
the
it's moving your voice,
the
you're
melody of the voice. And
just move it, continue to move it.
Yeah.
It creates this nice fluid wall of sound that's just over the top magnificent. In my opinion, if the song had been mixed that way, using her voice in the forefront, and then her voice becomes, or the violins, I should say, and the cello becomes an extension of her voice, the harmony of her voice moving, that wind movement, as the listener, that would have been an incredible experience. And I think that's how it should have been done for a song that is as levitating as this song is. I'm not saying that I love this track, but if I have to be honest, and if I'm going to be picky about it, these are going to be the things that I'm going to pick about.
Yeah.
And I think that you have a song here that's a 9, and you could easily turn it into a 12 if you just change a few things like that. And it comes down to the production. It comes down to who's sitting at the table and who's making the decisions. I think there was some decisions that could have been made in order to make this track better, in order to make Melissa's performance even more impactful, even more memorable, and should be about that, in my humble opinion.
I agree with you.
Wow. Across the board.
Across the board.
Wow. Now, I feel like I've said everything that there is to say now.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You have nothing else to...
I have nothing else to piggyback off of, yeah.
You're good.
I think my whole thing was, I agree with you, but I was very surprised with the whole harsh vocals thing, that we were very on point with each other here on our stance on the harsh vocals.
And let me say this, there's been a few videos here and there where we get some shit in the comment section when we say something about the clean vocals or whatever, and we get called out for not liking the clean vocals because all we want is harsh vocals. This is a perfect example that's not true.
Yeah.
That is not true. Just because we say that about a song, it doesn't mean that it's going to be the same applied to every single song across the board.
Exactly.
Every track, it's his own track. And the people performing their track are also individuals that bring something different to the table. So you have to look at each single one of them on an individual case-by-case basis. That's my point. So it just goes to show you that people in the comment section don't know shit for shit. For the most part. Not you watching, but the guy
who did that.
The guy who did that. All right, anything else?
No,
Good?
I think we're good.
All right, thank you to the Patrono that requested this song, this video, and we'll see you guys at the next one.
See ya.